Well guys, welcome one more time to this series of videos about complaints. Today we're going to learn more about complaints in order to help you to make your oral complaint. As we know, complaints are in our daily life, in our family, in our school, in our job, in our daily life. When we buy something, when we ask for a service, so complaints are all over the world. So let's remember this very important information for this class. This is a class for second grade in secondary school. And our social practice of the language is express complaints about products, our communicative competence, exchanges associated with the environment. Here we have our achievements. Listen and review complaints about a product. Interpret general ideas and details of complaints. Make oral complaints. And at the end of this series of videos, you're going to be able to make your own complaint. So we're going to start practicing with some frameworks in order to help you with your oral complaint. So at the end of this series of videos, you're going to be able to make your own oral complaint. So you are going to be able to make complaints in your daily life. So this is a very, very good learning. This is a very good knowledge that you have to apply in your daily life, guys. So now, as you know, sometimes we make complaints, but we have to think about good phrases that we could use when we make complaints, because we have to be very polite with the people that we're going to talk about our complaint. So today we're going to learn some phrases that we could use to make a complaint, because we're going to be very polite, we're going to be very patient, we're going to be very formal when we make complaints. Because if we are polite, we're going to receive a good solution. For that reason, today we're going to learn phrases that are going to help us to make complaints. So now watch the next video. Pay attention phrases, guys.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you very much. This food is horrible. Well, what can I do now? Well, I suppose I could just pay and leave. Or try to make a complaint in English. Can you do that? Here are some useful phrases for such a situation.
Sorry to bother you, but my shower's not working.
I have a complaint about the temperature of my room.
I am angry about the TV. It's not working.
I'm afraid there's some problem with the light.
I'm sorry to say that, but the food is not really good.
Now, you have watched the video. Do you remember some of the phrases? Don't worry, I'm going to help you. Oh, did you think that I'm going to give you all answers? No, guys. Here you have the answers, but they are scrambled, they are in disorder. What you have to do is order them, and then you're going to have the phrases. Because I'm not going to help you. Yes, I'm going to help you because I give you the words, but I don't give you the correct order. Because this is your work. This is what you have to do. You have to unscramble them to form the phrases. So I'm going to give you enough time. But don't worry. If you need more time, you can stop the video and then you can do the activity very relaxed. And then we can continue. Don't worry. So, do this activity. Have you finished? Let's go to check it. Here we have the answers. Sorry to bother you. I have a complaint about. I'm angry about. I'm sorry to say that, but. So, you can use these phrases to make your complaint, to start your complaint. Very polite. Now let's practice with these phrases. Listen and repeat these phrases. So you can't pay attention to the tone and you can practice these phrases. Are you ready? Here we go. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Listen and repeat. Don't forget. I have a complaint about. I have a complaint about. I'm angry about. I'm disappointed about. I'm upset about. I'm sorry to say that, but. I'm sorry to say that, but. Very good, guys. You speak some phrases about making complaints. So, very good job. Now it's time. It's your turn to practice with these phrases. So, imagine. Do you like this camera? Well, you bought this camera on Amazon, but you have some problems and you want to complain about these products. So, here we have the conversation. Read this conversation very quickly. Now, what you have to do is substitute some phrases in the below line. So you have this conversation, and today we learn phrases to start a complaint. Here you have 4 phrases. What you have to do is choose the best one in order to have to start with your complaint. Are you ready? Can we check? Let's check it. I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to read just the part of the customer, okay? Good morning. Good morning. How can I help you? Sorry to bother you, but I bought a video game from your online catalog. And what happened with it? Well, you sent me the wrong video game. Okay, I see. I'm going to give you the correct one. I'm so sorry. Very good. Sorry to bother you. It's a very, very good option. Now here we have. I'm sorry to say that, but I bought a video game from your online catalog. I have a complaint because I bought a video game from your online catalog. So now let's practice with phrases to apologize, because sometimes you are the customer and you vouch your product, but probably you are the salesperson and you have to practice with these phrases, because these phrases are going to help you to apologize with the customer. So let's learn it. Here we have. I'm really sorry to hear that. I apologize for the inconvenience. We will work to resolve the problem. I understand why you are upset. I'm really sorry. Now listen and practice with these phrases, okay? I'm going to change some words, but you have to think about these words and you have to listen and repeat these words, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. I'm really sorry to hear that. I understand how frustrating that would be. I'm really sorry to hear that. I understand how disappointing that would be. I apologize for the problem. I apologize for the inconvenience. We will work to resolve the problem immediately. I understand why you're upset. We're going to solve this as quickly as possible. I understand why you are angry. We're going to solve this as quickly as possible. I'm really sorry. Now guys, to continue with these activities for today, read the same conversation but with some changes, okay? Here we have it. Read it and then we're going to start with our activity. I'm going to give you enough time, but if you need more time, you can stop the video here and then you can continue. Well, now, was this conversation polite? Let's read it, okay? Here we have it. Listen, okay? Good morning, can you help me? Good morning, what do you want? I bought a video game from your online catalog. So? Well, you sent me the wrong video game. Well, that's not my problem. Excuse me? Yes, you bought it online, so make your complaint. So was this conversation polite, guys? No, this conversation was very impolite. Why is it important to be polite in a complaint? Yes, be polite in a complaint is very important because you are waiting for a solution. You want a good solution for your problem, in this case for your complaint. And then if you are not polite, you're not going to receive a good solution. You are going to receive a bad treat. And then if you're the salesperson, you have to be polite because otherwise you're going to lose your job. So this is very important. So now, here we have a chart. Impolite and polite. Think about what you want to do or what you want to say. If this phrase or this conversation is polite, say it. No problem. But if the conversation is impolite, the phrases or words that you're going to use are impolite, don't say it. So this is time for reflections. So it's very important to be polite in a complaint. This reflection, so thanks for watching this video. You can watch the next video and you are learn more about complaint. Going to practice with more activities about complaint. So this is all for today. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye bye.